Hello mate, it's Sunday. Now, in answer to your little tiny question about if I asked you a question in my Thursday vlog, well, roll the tape. So my question to you, Matt, is are there any film franchises out there, or films in general, that you're just embarrassed to admit that you haven't seen? I asked you a question. If I didn't, I would have admitted it and I'd be punished. But I did. So that is my question for you to answer in your Wednesday vlog. So, what movies are you embarrassed to admit you haven't seen? Now, that question was, what movies are you embarrassed that you haven't seen? There are movies though that I am embarrassed that I have seen. For instance, Split. So I have already decided that my next movie review is going to be of The Dark Knight, so don't expect Split to have a review, but yeah, I'm embarrassed to admit that I've seen that. Not because it's like the worst movie ever. Actually, it is. Right, remember a few vlogs ago when I said my top 4 least favourite movies of all time? Well, now it's top 5. Thunderbolt and Lightfoot has been pushed up to number 2. Guess what's number 1? Right, I'm not going to give Split a detailed review because I don't think it deserves it. It was a movie that hacked me off. I got out of the cinema with my friends after seeing it. I would have left beforehand if they weren't there because I couldn't have stood much more of that alone. And yeah, I was leaving it and I was just fuming with anger. It was acted terribly, story was terrible, and it just very boring to watch and not very good in any shape or form. There's nothing redeemable about it. Literally nothing. People are praising James McAvoy's performance. No. He literally just plays a person with a split personality. What's the difference between that and something, you know, actually good split personality? One that came to my head earlier on today was The Mask. Like, you know how much better The Mask is than this movie? I know The Mask is sort of family, and this one is not meant for anyone. Like, no one at all. But there are films that do it so much better. And like, your suspension of disbelief is lost at a point in the movie. Like, I was discussing this movie to someone, and there was a point in the movie where normally I'd say it was a nitpick, this complaint. I'm not going to spoil it because that'd be too much detail, and I don't know, a few people like this movie. I can't see why, but I can accept that you like something even if I don't know why. There's a point in the movie quite late on which I lost my suspension of disbelief for. It could usually be a nitpick, but it really hacked me off. And there are a few scenes in it that just made me feel awkward to watch. Like, really awkward. I can't remember anything about it, and I want it to leave my head. So yeah, it actually hacked me off. Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, as bad as it was, after watching it, I was only thinking, can I please watch something good again? No, this movie, I legit needed to remember my favourite movies of all time before I could actually think properly. Yeah, sorry for today's vlog being a little bit rushed in a way. I mean, it's been another one of those days which I've had so many, like literally the whole day's been free and I've still kept my vlog until 10:43 PM. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, even for me that's ridiculous. But yeah, sorry for this vlog not being very good, but I have been a little bit productive with the screen capture, but I still haven't got it to work yet because there's one cable that I needed to work on my laptop with and it didn't come included with it. So I've got to look in town next time I'm there for this cable. It's a dual-ended USB stick, and yeah, that's what I need, and I don't have it. I was just finding, I had a connection which I thought was meant to go into the laptop, which is an HDMI, but I found out later on the internet that the HDMI port on my laptop is only an output, it's not an input, so I couldn't use it, which, you know, brilliant. So I need to get the dual-ended USB to actually transfer the footage from this capture card onto my laptop. But as soon as I get that, you can probably expect me to have a few videos. Don't know what they're going to be of yet, but I'm thinking about doing something related to Star Wars Battlefront or Skyrim. Other two games that come to mind. And also maybe if I can get to work with my PS2, I could, in theory, start Crash Bandicoot 2. I know he's actually doing it after like about 2 years of waiting, pretty much. Yeah, I'm finally going to be doing it if I can get this to work on my PS2. Right, an answer to your question, because I didn't miss it. I can see where you missed it, because I sort of went on into the movie review and then I asked a question, so I can see where your fault was. But your question was, have I ever... Oh, computer, stop going to sleep. Oh, I need to change that. I love this light on the side of my face, like that light there. And then I need to log back in so I can get that lovely light on my face. But yeah, your question was, have I ever had any days at work that were like yours yesterday? Well, I can certainly see where you're coming from. Yesterday for you must have been really bad. For me, it was an average day. It's on Saturdays, it's always busier than any other day of the week. I mean, if you worked somewhere like Wednesday, it's way better than something on Saturday. But yeah, I have had days at work that have been, like yours, namely New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve 2015, because Christmas Eve I was on the worst checkout, which had the faulty till, and I was on that the whole day. Annoying customers, had to put through so many, never a moment to rest. Yeah, it was like that. I think I may have already told you that story in one of my other vlogs, I don't know. But yeah, New Year's Eve that same year, the next week, was also pretty bad, because I was on trolleys and they kept on running out and running out and running out. Yeah, so I've had days like that at work. I mean, obviously you say it when you don't think our work is similar, and I know what you mean. I don't know what it's going to be like to work in a restaurant, but you get paid for it. You get paid for it, and you get through it, and you occasionally have that one day that really works out, like I've said. Alright, Matt, just to give you a bit of context, I like to start editing my vlogs at 11:15. Right now, I'm still recording, it's 22:47. So I'm 2 minutes into editing time. So yeah, I've got to get editing. So thanks for watching the vlog, and I'll see you on Wednesday.